Uh, Good afternoon, everybody. Am I audible properly, no?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
you're
okay,
audible.
thank you. So let's start this session, today's session, Bazaar pe Charcha. And before discussion, this is a disclaimer from our side that whatever we are going to discuss in this particular webinar should not be considered as a buy or sell recommendation of any particular index or security or stock, and all information intended only for education purpose only. And we are not having any exposure in any particular stock. Let's directly move on current market direction as per O'Neill methodology. So as per O'Neill methodology, if you see here, almost all major indices either in rally attempt or in clear-cut rally trend, means a confirmed uptrend. So if I talk about benchmark index, that is Nifty 50 and Sensex, so it is still as per O'Neill methodology rule. Actually, we are following the rule, and that is why it is on any day, and that is why it is still in rally attempt. But if you see the level of index, so now it is very much near to all-time high. Even in the trading session only, it has attempted to reclaim 18,300, and afterward, because of global market, and there was some profit booking happened, and today it was slipped below 18,000 mark. So what I'm trying to say that it is very much near to this all-time high, previous all-time high, which was happened in October, I think, mid of October 2021. So there are two ways actually, as per O'Neill. Either we wait for more than 1.7% gain along with higher volume compared to previous day, or either uh, or index will cross previous all-time high, that is 18,600. Let's see how it is going to behave. But one thing is very clear, that there are a lot of resistance. I will discuss it on chart. So that is why I am trying to say Nifty 50 and Sensex both are in rally attempt, because we are following the rule. But if you say the major indices, so in major indices, Bank Nifty is clearly in confirmed uptrend and consistently outperforming to market. Realty, pharma, IT, FMCG, metal, auto, almost all major indices in confirmed uptrend, except energy, because energy reliance is there. So energy stocks are not doing that much well in this particular leg of rally. So it is in, but it is also in rally attempt. Okay. Now let's move on chart to discuss further on technically. So see, this is the technical chart actually. Here. Okay. So this particular chart, yes. If you see, so we have already drawn a trend line here, sky blue color trend line. So after so much of struggle, it has given breakout here, and afterward index is really doing good, Nifty 50. But overall trend is still not that much bad or that much good, because if you see the levels point of view in Nifty 50, so 18,200, 18,400 is a critical level to watch, or either way I can say this trend levels of this 18,200 and 18,600 to be precise is we are not going to cross it very easily, because see here Nifty tried to cross 18,200 couple of times here in the month of April 2022, then here in the month of August 2022, and then here in the month of September also, and this time also tried to cross, but it slipped below that 18,200 and faced correction. If I talk about 18,400, it tried to attempt that 18,400 in the month of January 2022. So that is why I am saying this range actually 18,200, 18,400 is a critical level to see. And we are at least I am not expecting that market is going to cross so much easily that particular range. And another thing is, once it will cross the next all-time high, which is placed around 18,600. Once it will cross 18,600, then we can say that fresh rally would be there. Now, lot of people are expecting, even to me also, it seems that sooner or later this market will cross all these levels and start trending above, and it will at least it will give it will record this time new all-time high. But technicals are not looking that much attractive, but I am not denying for new high actually. Technicals, especially on higher time frame chart. Higher time frame chart, if I talk about the monthly chart. So monthly chart technicals are not looking that much attractive to me. But yes, trend is shaping in upward direction only. So I can say that at least market may react positively and may record a new all-time high. But at the same time, it must cross and hold 18,200, 18,400 level. Meanwhile, Stardew also it faced resistance around 18,300 and slipped below this in 18,000 into that today's trading session. But finally at closing, it closed above 18,000. Now, if I talk about this particular week perspective or short-term perspective immediately, next 1 or 2 week perspective. So trading below, unless if market is trending above 18,000, then there is no problem. But if you start trending below 18,000, then it may slip another 200-300 points. And in such case, 17,700, 17,650 kind of levels may be there in downside. And further, falling below that particular range, it may slip further toward 18,400, 500, 17,000, sorry, 17,400, 500 kind of levels. So still, what I'm trying to say from short-term perspective, next 1 week perspective, at least market is in uptrend. Market is in uptrend, but it is in sideways. And above 18,000, range is 18,000, 18,000, 18,000 to 18,400. And likewise in downside, below 18,000, range is around 400. Once again, 18,600 in downside, 17,600 to 18,000 kind of range downside. So I'm expecting some sort of consolidation in next couple of weeks, and then only the market may get some trigger from maybe from RBI or maybe from government, or maybe budget rally will start from next month onward, and then only market will start reacting positive, and then new high will be there on chart. But meanwhile, I'm expecting at least 1 week, at least, or maybe 2 week also, but at least 1 week I am expecting some sideways kind of actions. And levels I have discussed about 18,000, 18,000, 18,400, below 18,000, 18,000, 17,600 to this 18,000. Now, if I talk about Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty, as I've already discussed with you when I was discussing on-in methodology, so it is in clear-cut uptrend, consistently outperforming to overall market, and forming higher top, higher bottom, and today also actually it has recorded new all-time high. So in a derivative note in today's trading in today early morning, and a few days from the last few trading sessions, we are consistently saying that 41,500 is 41,500, 800 is a critical level to watch. Once it will cross decisively, then I can say that the Bank Nifty would be ready to move toward 45,000 kind of levels. So I'm expecting outperformance from this space, especially Bank Nifty, and maybe about 41,800. Next target would be 45,000, 45,500. And if Bank Nifty will move like that way, so it has weightage of almost 37, 38% in Nifty. So in such case, Bank Nifty will also start trending. But outperformance may be there from this Bank Nifty, especially from PSU Bank. PSU Bank, you see, it has already reclaimed 4,000 kind of level PSU Bank index, and now I think it is ready to head toward this 4,300 kind of level. PSU Bank, there are a lot of space. There are a lot of space. Still, there are a lot of scope to gain further from here, especially only because of this clean balance sheet, credit growth, interest rate margin. All these are the fundamental factors apart from technicals. If I talk about technical point of view, then it has given trend multi-year breakout. Union Bank may touch 9,500 kind of levels in coming few days, and then Indian Bank, Bank of Baroda, all these stocks are really looking good from this PSU Bank space. Okay, Now next index, if I talk about Nifty IT. So Nifty IT, there is as such there is no change actually. In last Bazaar Pe Charcha also I have mentioned this, that from the last so many Bazaar Pe Charcha we are consistently mentioning that this downside fall has arrested, but it's still not out of the wood, and most probably it will remain traded in sideways only, and range is 30,000 30,500 kind of levels in upside, and 26,000 kind of levels in downside. And same thing I want to reiterate this today also, that it is still in up down sideways only, as such there is no positivity or negativity. 1,500 points here and there may happen upside and downside both. So maybe I don't know how it is going to react, but yes, it is still in sideways, and I'm expecting further continuation of sideways in coming weeks also. Okay, so this is the view about IT index. Range is in upside 30,000, 30,500 maximum from next 2 week perspective, and 26,000 maximum in downside actually, 26,500 to 26,000 in downside. So overall trend is sideways. Next, apart from Nifty, is Nifty Metal. So if I talk about Nifty Metal, so this week actually, Nifty Metal has given clear cut breakout. But today, but if I talk about levels point of view, so today I think it tried to touch 6,400 actually, and it failed to cross and hold that 6,400, because on monthly chart there is some sort of resistance on high time frame chart, that is monthly chart, around 6,400. Once it will cross 6,400, then only we would expect 6,700, 6,800 kind of level. Otherwise, it will remain traded in sideways only. If I talk about out of this metal pack, so aluminum stocks, especially like Vedanta and this Hindalco, all these real stocks are really looking good. But levels point of view, if I talk about this Nifty Metal, then it must cross and hold about 6,400. Sustainable trading about 6,400, I can say. Next target would be 6,700 to 6,800 in next couple of weeks or next few weeks. But failure to cross and hold 6,400, it will remain traded in sideways only. Not negative way, not in negative, but it will remain traded in sideways, and it will enter into consolidation zone. And zone may be around 6,400 to 6,000 kind of levels. But yes, it once it will cross, then I can say another 6-7% kind of rally may happen in coming days. So this is the level from my side. So related to Nifty, Bank Nifty, IT and metal. Now my colleague is there, he will discuss this.
Thank you, Pawan. So we'll discuss further auto, Nifty auto. So hope everyone can see my screen and my
Yes,
audio
yes,
is
it
visible.
is clear. Yes, yes, it's clear. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And if you see the Nifty auto, this is a monthly chart of Nifty auto. It's currently trading near it touched an all-time high this month itself. I mean, in the last 10 trading session, it has touched its all-time high. But from last 2 days, it has witnessing a profit booking. And also, if you observe the weekly chart of Nifty IT, it's currently trading in this broad zone of 12,300 to its all-time high, that is 13,500 level. So it has already made a double top kind of pattern over in the weekly chart. And let's come back to, if you see the daily chart also, this is a level where 13,500 is a critical level. It tried an attempt to break out the level, but from last 2 days, it is witnessing a profit booking, especially if you see the Tata Motors numbers, after Tata Motor numbers. So it has witnessing a profit booking. Currently, it's trading above its 50 DMA. So on the downside support, the next support is placed on 50 DMA. Also, if you see this price range, this price range, that also it's placed around that level. So 50 DMA will be key level to watch on the downside. Failure to hold above its 50 DMA. So once again, it may touch this 12,400 level in the coming sessions. RSI also it's falling below its 14 period channel moving averages, and on the upside, it has to close and sustainable goes above 13,500. Then only we can see the further upside in the Nifty auto. So until then, it will likely to continue in this broad zone. Also, okay. So this is about Nifty auto. And let's move on to next is Nifty FMCG. This is also trading near its all-time high. So last month, if you see the last month candle, it has formed a dragonfly doji kind of dragonfly doji candle, and also it's touched its critical support level, that is 42,000 level in the last month. Currently, it's facing strong step resistance around 45,000 level. So if we come back to weekly chart, so until it trades above this zone, there is no problem in Nifty FMCG. So ITC is performing very well in the FMCG space. So until it's trading above this level, 42,000 level, there is no problem. So yeah, it might head towards 45,000, 46,000 in the upcoming session. And the next session, next one will be pharma. Pharma, after the last month, it has given a very good breakout on the monthly chart. So it has given a very good breakout from the downward sloping channel, and a sustainable trading above, given a sustainable breakout above 13,000 also. But so after that, it has moved towards its it has retraced around almost 61.8% retracement and witnessed some profit booking. However, it's still trading above that breakout level. So if you come move back to clear cut of daily chart, so until it's trading above this 50 DMA, as well as there is a downward sloping prior breakout level. So until trading above this level, there is no problem. But once it breaks below this, once again, it will move back towards 12,500 level. So next level of support will be placed around this level. This trend line also coming over there, and this zone also 12,500 will be a critical level for Nifty Pharma. So on the upside, it has to close above this previous all-time high, that is 13,500 level. So right now, this 50 DM is a crucial for Nifty Pharma. And one more sector is energy. Okay, so energy also, it's trading in a sideways range. In the last month, it's currently trading in a very broad range in the monthly chart as well as in the weekly chart. So on the upside, this we are expecting somewhere around 27,800 will be crucial hurdle for Nifty Energy. On the it's continued to trade sideways in the range of 25,000 to 28,000. So it is likely to continue this trend in energy sector until it trades in this zone. So once it breaks below this 25,000 level, so once again it may move towards 23,500 level in the coming session. So there is no trend in the Nifty Energy. It's a kind of sideways who just hovering in the broad zone of 3,000 points. This is regarding Nifty Energy, and Pawan will discuss Nifty Realty.
Okay. So if I talk about Nifty Realty, so Nifty Realty is still in sideways only, and the range is 470 kind of levels in upside here. Because if I draw a trend line, let me move on this another chart format. Yes. Okay. So actually there was this breakout happened in Nifty this reality index. If you see the parallel downward sloping parallel channel, and afterward there was good move happened from July onward, and their breakout level was around 435 470 435 440. Afterward they tried to reclaim 480 485, but once again it entered into sideways with some negative bias actually. Now from here actually there is a range bound trading session after considering various indicators and time frame analysis, and we are expecting this continuation of this sideways only, but this range is there. In upside it must cross and hold some 465 470. So let's take 470 actually, 470 kind of levels. So once it will cross, in my opinion at least, once it will cross 470 kind of level, so I can say that a fresh bull trend in this particular index or in this particular space reality sector. Otherwise it will remain traded in sideways only. And if I talk about downside, so immediate support, no doubt, immediate support is placed around this 430 kind of range. 430, there is some sort of support. But yes, if I talk about a strong support or a strong range from where trend will change, then 410 is a strong support range from where falling below that 410, I can say trend will once again change. Otherwise, it will remain traded in sideways only, or we can consider it as a sideways trading session. And in such case, range is 417 upside and 410 is downside. Anything trending below, anything in between this, we can say it is trending in sideways, and some base formation kind of, or some pattern formation is happening in this index. Otherwise, either side breakdown or breakout, we can say either side breakout, respectively. Like if there is a breakout above 470, then fresh bullish trend. Downside breakdown below this 410, then we can say the some bearish trend. But if I talk about next 2 week perspective, after analyzing weekly chart and daily chart along with various indicators, so there is some sideways kind of trend only. I'm expecting from next 2 week perspective, I'm expecting sideways only. So 440, around 440, 440 level today. So here and there, I can expect roughly 30 points from upside from here, or 30 points upside from downside. So maybe it will remain traded in sideways only, reality index. But there are few stocks like Brigade, I think it is looking good. Another few stocks are also looking good. Maybe during query session we will discuss. But yes, but to take fresh entry and other thing, it must cross that range. Then only we will expect a very good trend in this particular index, this reality. Now next is let's Nifty Media. So Nifty Media sideways only, I mean to say. There is no assess, there is no any particular. Anyway, it has almost negligible weightage in Nifty. First thing, Nifty Media component is a part of Nifty 50. So that is why we do not give weightage during this discussion. And trend wise also, it is looking some trendless kind of trading weeks in coming days. So most probably it will remain traded in sideways only, this Nifty Media Index. Now let's move toward this query session. Then we will start query. So let's take first query.
Tata Power.
Tata Power. So Tata Power, see here, as per O'Neill methodology, and if you see the last 1 year chart, from last almost October 21 onward, it did nothing actually. It is trending in sideways only. And if you see the levels point of view, so there is a this 200 DMA, 50 DMA, and 100 DMA. All three lines are merged together here, or I can say married together here. From the last 3 months, all three major moving averages, that is 200, 50, and 100, almost from the July onward, it is at the same level. And this stock is hovering 2-3%, 4% from here, upside or downside only. So it's still trend is negative. We also don't know which side it is going to give breakout. Maybe it's purely depends upon market direction. If market will remain in upward trajectory, so I can say some very good breakout in this particular stock. And if it is not, then downside. But meanwhile, it is still in sideways only. If I talk about this level and range point of view, so there is a the trend line formation here. Let me draw a trend line for you. So 1 minute. Trend line. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, yes. So this trend line actually here. So it is on the verge of breakout actually, but it must cross and hold above this actually. So first thing is this trend line, and then this particular range also. Once it will cross this particular range, and that range most probably may be placed around 245 250. So first this range, and then another is that level 245 250. Currently it is trading around 230. So then only we will consider it is a valid breakout in this Tata Power. Otherwise it will remain traded in sideways only. But yes, from 230 to 245 250 kind of moves may happen, but overall trend is sideways only in this Tata Power. Next is Yatisa.
IRCTC.
Let me first remove all this annotation. Okay. So IRCTC, I think, sorry.
I think
Yes. I
last
think MSI have added, na?
yes,
IRCTC.
maybe.
Yes.
Last
So
has given a breakout.
see, MSI have already added morning model portfolio, and meanwhile it is reacting negatively, but there was a pivot breakout here, and that is why they have added. So after looking various factors, like EPS strength, buyers demand, institutional hold investment in last quarter, and other technical factors also, there was a pivot breakout, and that is why they have added. Overall structure is looking bullish only. Now stock is not trending above all key moving averages, even the slope of that moving averages is not that much convincing. But yes, once a stock will start moving, then I can say that shape will also change, or that moving averages. So pivot breakout was there, but somehow it is in negative. Somehow it is giving some negative bias from the last couple of trading session, especially in two trading session. So what I would suggest, suppose it will cross that immediate high, which is, I think, if I'm not immediate closing high, that was, I think, 732. So once it will cross 732, so one can add further in their portfolio. Overall trend is positive. Maybe 700 crossing above 730 to 735. Fresh bull trend will start in this particular stock. Okay. Next.
Next one is Max Health. One more portfolio.
Max Health. Okay. So same thing here also. See if here almost stage 3 consolidation happened in this particular stock, and that consolidation range was very large actually. From December 21, consolidation was started from December 21 to till date. So I can say almost 10 months of consolidation, and there is a pivot breakout, and there is a good saying in technical analysis: larger the base, more extensive move may happen in stock. So now stock has given breakout above almost 10-month kind of 10-month kind of consolidation, along with blue tick on RS chart, blue tick on RS chart. That means stock is relatively outperforming to market or index or sector. So I mean to say, maybe stock may do well. Other things is all these factors like buyers demand as per this methodology. Only methodology is great. That is A. Investors institutional holding is really looking, numbers are looking good. So after considering all these factors, maybe this stock may do well in coming days. Meanwhile, after breakout, it has entered into sideways. But yes, if I talk about all time frame charts, so it is already trending in uncharted trajectory on high time frame chart, weekly and monthly chart. So maybe this stock really may do well in coming days. Just have some patience. Otherwise, you just have some patience. Maybe stock will start reacting positively in coming few trading sessions.
Next one is West Coast Paper. You can, yeah, West Coast Paper.
Okay. So West Coast Paper numbers are looking good actually. If you see here, institutional holding here, then quarterly numbers are good. But at the same time, if you see, there is a good amount of rally happened in this particular stock, and there was a double bottom formation happened in this particular stock around 300 levels, and afterward the stock has almost doubled, actually more than doubled in last 3-4 month trading session. So now here one pattern is there, this cup with handle formation, but I don't think so that is going to work out. because if stock is doubled, more than doubled in just 3-4 months, then stock will maybe most probably enter into sideways. So see, overall trend is positive. It is trending on trending in bullish trend above all key moving averages on high time frame chart. But yes, if I talk about short term point of view and next few points of view, so most probably it may enter into sideways. It will take some time to consolidate this particular stock in some particular range. If I talk about range, so range is in range maybe around uh, uh, 650 kind of levels in upside, and this first this 50 DMA, that is 50 DMA is placed around 560. Breaching below this 560 may start reacting negatively, but at the same time, unless and until it is trading above 560, positivity would be there. But yes, but overall, after analyzing lot of factors technically, I am not expecting that much move in next few weeks actually. Most probably, in my opinion, stock will remain in trading sideways trading session only. But yes, but overall structure is bullish. Sectors, this particular sector, that's packaging, paper and packaging stocks in flavor from the last so many months. So maybe after consolidation, after few weeks of rest actually, or halt, trend would once again start trending in upward direction. But meanwhile, it is looking sideways.
There is one more paper stock, JK paper.
Okay. JK paper. 1 minute. JK paper. So as I told you, almost all paper stock are in flavor. And if you see the rally in all quality paper stocks, almost stocks had gained 3 times, 4 times, 5 times in last 3-4 quarters actually, or 3 to 5 quarters. And now I am expecting sideways kind of move in all paper stocks actually, be it JK paper, West Coast paper, or this Hotamuki papers or others actually. So see the chart, fundamental numbers are really looking good actually, EPS strength and other institutional and all. But chart pattern or chart formation or momentum analysis suggests that sideways kind of trend. So once again I'm expecting sideways trend with positive bias. But yes, it will remain traded in sideways in next couple of weeks or next few weeks actually. Then only we need to get some trigger, and maybe we will get such triggers from budget actually, because most probably in my opinion from December onwards actually, or maybe by end of this month, budget expectation rally will start. And it is too early to comment actually, but in my opinion there is only one fear, that is inflation. But if I ignore inflation, then this is the last budget, at last full budget of this current sitting government. So maybe they will try to attract the general people, and they will try to give so many promises and so many things for economy as well as retail individual people. So maybe budget would be quite idealistic this time, but let's see how it is going to ultimately. It's all these things are political matter, so I'm not that much aware of this. But what is my observation and what I have heard from market perspective, generally government follows such type of pattern. So I'm trying to draw a conclusion on such particular pattern only. So most probably budget rally will start, and maybe then if some positive will happen in budget regarding this sector, because now government is in mood to minimize the plastic use. So maybe, so paper is the only uh, um, commodity which can replace plastic actually. So maybe that is why I'm expecting it will take trigger from budget. But meanwhile, it looks like sideways only, all paper stocks.
Next one is ACE.
Sorry?
ACE, Action Construction.
Action Construction.
Yeah.
So there is a pivot breakout, and afterward it is reacting negatively from the last two trading session. But as such, trend is positive. So maybe let's see how it is going to react. Maybe after a few days of pause, it will once again restart, because as such fundamental side and technical side, as such there is no negativity actually. Stock is looking really looking good actually. So maybe trend will once again start in upside. So it will take few days to once again restart. And another thing is, if I talk about technical actually, so it has tried to reclaim this breakout level. So maybe overall trend is positive. Once I am expecting a resumption of uptrend in coming few trading sessions. Trend is really positive. I think this stock. 1 minute. Okay. So trend is positive in this particular stock. Maybe it will resume upside rally in coming few trading days. So fundamentals also in front of you. Every parameters. So all parameters, including this technical charts and everything, looking quite attractive.
Can I take a few questions?
Yes, please.
Next one is Coal India.
Yeah, you discuss this Coal India, then please share that screen, Atisha.
Okay.
Then we will take queries further.
Coal India, if you see, it has given a pivot breakout in the month of mid of October. Despite when the market is in downtrend, it has given a very good breakout and still it's trending in the upward direction. But from last 2 days, I think here it made a bearish candle and followed by one more today also it is down. But overall trend right now it is trending upward. Until it's trading above this breakout level. So one can keep the 21 DMA as a first level of support for Coal India. So once it breaks below this level, once again it might test 50 DMA. So until then, one can keep the stock in their portfolio if someone bought some in the pivot level. So there is no weakness in this Coal India.
Actually, it is facing resistance around 260 range on higher time frame chart. Because if I talk about this moving average now, so on weekly chart and monthly chart, there is some, sorry, on monthly chart, there is some resistance. But that is not that much strong resistance. Maybe after a few consolidation, once again, it will resume and move toward 275, 280 kind of levels. But it will take time actually. Maybe it will take time of more than 1 or 2 quarter actually. One, or maybe it will take 3-4 months. Yes, please continue.
Next one is DLF. So DLF currently trading in this broad consolidation range, and it's forming a small pattern over here, cup pattern. So already it has given a breakout and once again retested that level, but volume is a bit on the downside. So now this level, there is multiple resistance in this DLF. So this level, that is around 400, 410 and 420. These are a crucial hurdle for DLF. So once it closes and sustainable trading above this level, it will continue its bullish trend. So until then, it continue to trade in the sideways range. If someone hold this stock, can hold this stock with the stop loss of somewhere around it's 50 DMA or something like that. But the trend, overall trend is still sideways in this DLF. Next one is Hemi Pro, I guess.
Hemisphere property, Hemi-Pro.
Properties. This is the overall trend is weak over here. So from the last almost February of last year, it's trending in a downtrend. So there is no point of catching this stock at the down and hold, just hoping that it will bounce back someday. So better to take and look for other stocks instead of holding this from the lower level, try to bounce back. So once again, if the stock comes back towards 200 DMA, then one can keep back into the watch list. So until then, just remove from your watch list and look for other stocks. Next one is Godrej Real Estate. I think Godrej Properties. So this is also similar to Hemi-Pro. This is also making a lower price formation. But if you see here, there's some bottom making up today also it has gone from the lower level, that is 11,120, 120, kind of level. So this is a level where it is found a support over here, here, and here today also. So at current juncture, better to avoid these kind of stocks. Even the market is trading at resistance level, better to avoid these kind of stocks. Even if it goes towards its 200 DMA, that's fine. But better to hold a better stock than this. So once it breaks below this level, once again the fresh bear trend will start in Godrej Properties. So 11,130, 120 is the crucial level for Godrej Properties. Next one is Reliance. So Reliance also trading in a broad sideways range, and if we are observe in the weekly chart also, it's from last October it's trading in a sideways range. Uh, from the lower level, it's kind of bouncing back, but after the super run, it's kind of trading sideways. It's quite normal. So better to once it breaks out above this level, that is previous side 2600 level. 2600 level is a better to keep an alert from here, and once it breaks out from this level, can buy a stock with the stop loss of next swing low. So as of now, trend is sideways. It consolidating over here, so it might consolidate for next couple of next coming months. Pawan, you want to add anything in the
Yes,
Reliance?
yes. In Reliance, actually, there is a trend line breakout, downward sloping trend line breakout. If you connect this closing high of uh, in the month of this June, actually, 9th June, and then respective of following high, closing high. So on closing basis on daily chart, there is a trend line breakout. But levels point of view, if I do some multi-frame analysis, so it is looking attractive. Now people have started, all market expert have also started talking, various market experts, that now it is ready to move towards 3000. But at least in my opinion, there is a level in upside, that is 2650, 2650. Unless and until it will not cross 2650 on decisive basis, I am not expecting to move towards 3000. But the day it will cross and hold about decisively about that 2650, then I can say that it is ready to move. So that is why time being, I would like to say on conditional basis that it is in sideways, even though it has given trend line breakout on daily chart. But the day it will cross 2650 decisively, then I can say, or mark my word, that it would be ready to move towards 3000. But overall structure is bullish. Yes, there was some double bottom formation in on chart actually. Technical parameters are not looking that much good either, or good or bad actually. But yes, on weekly chart it is facing some momentum resistance, and maybe that is why it is a stock is from last two trading session it is reacting. But once it will cross 2650, it will clear all hurdle, and then we'll start moving further. And then this energy index will also move from rally attempt to rally actually, because the Reliance is the biggest or highest weight contender in this energy index. Yadisa, please share that PPT that we have sectors in flavor. So these are the few stocks we have selected for today's trading session, that which is looking quite attractive for next couple of weeks or next month actually, which is looking quite attractive. So one can take screenshot actually, in our opinion, looking quite good actually. Apart from this, there are a lot of stocks. If you start writing, so we can add a list out more than 50 stocks. But these are the few stocks which are really looking quite attractive. If I talk about the index point of view, then this public sector banks are looking attractive. So especially in that Union Bank, maybe ready to move toward 9500 rupees. Maybe not non-stop, but after some consolidation and other thing, Indian bank are looking attractive. So that we have we have added over here. SBI is already trading in all-time high level. And then PSU stocks, public sector enterprise stocks, especially shipping stocks, which are in defense and shipbuilding actually. So GRSE, Mazdog, then insurance companies, Vale is looking quite attractive, and then this Concor. So all these few stocks are looking quite attractive in our opinion for coming few weeks actually. PSU Bank B's is nothing but it is a replica of this index actually. So if index will move, then obviously this B's means that is that ETF actually. And if you want to know the full name of it, that ETF, the exchange traded fund. And if you see the definition of exchange traded fund, that is ETF, so it is nothing but it is a replica of this index itself. So Nifty B's is just like replica of Nifty 50. So likewise, PSU Bank B's, that is PSU Bank ETF, it is nothing but it is a replica of PSU Bank Index. Okay. So suppose if PSU Bank Index will be move, then obviously in almost such proportion that more or less that B's will also move. Okay, ETF will also move. Suppose today if you are buying at 4,000, when this PSU Bank Index is trading at 4,000, you have bought this ETF, and suppose down the line it happened, it moved to 4,400. Once there is 10% move, so you will see same kind of, almost same kind of, I'm not saying exactly, but almost, well, 0.2, 0.3%, 0.5% here and there maybe happen. It depends upon fund to fund, but it is a replica actually. Any particular base or any particular ETF, it a replica of that underlying actually. Be it Nifty, Bank Nifty, Metal, IT, Pharma, whatever it is, Dow, Nasdaq, whatever. Will the recording be uploaded to YouTube on somewhere? Actually, today we are facing some, we have already talked with Rucha, who is a coordinator of this webinar. So we are facing some technical glitches. Maybe if it is not there, then obviously we will upload on this YouTube actually, YouTube, our Bazaar Pe Charcha. And we always do actually, but this time I don't know because of technical glitches. AB Capital and GE Shipping, let's take these two query.
Yeah.
So AB Capital. So in my opinion, AB Capital has already given breakout. That breakout level was 125. Now, in my opinion, sustainable trading above 125, maybe it is ready to move toward 170 kind of, 180 kind of levels. So looking attractive to me at least. Okay, AB Capital. If I talk about GE Shipping, so shipping stock, this particular shipping stocks almost trending in almost uncharted trajectory, consistently forming higher top, higher bottom formation, and higher candle for or high bullish candle formation on high time frame chart, and cleared its all-time high resistance, all-time resistance level, that was 560, and now it is comfortably trading above that. So there is a bullish tone in this particular stock, GE Shipping. But yes, suppose if it will breach that for 560, which is almost 10 rupees away from current level, then it may enter into sideways. I'm not saying it will enter into correction, but yes, it may enter into sideways. But momentum wise, if I discuss this particular stock, momentum is very, very strong. So maybe after some consolidation, it will resume upside rally, looking attractive, but may remain traded in sideways for time being. This GE Shipping. Now,
Alcargo.
Alcargo. Okay. So Alcargo. So trend is positive in this particular stock also, no doubt at all. But from the last almost 1.5 months, I can say it is trending in sideways, and that breakout level is around 440. So what I would like to say, once it will cross 440 level, then it will resume fresh uptrend. It is forming some ascending triangle formation on daily chart. So pattern, once it will cross 440 kind of level, 440, 445. In such case, I can say it would be ready to move at another 60-70 rupees. So just keep watching this particular stock. Breakout above 440, 445. Maybe it would be ready to move toward 500 kind of levels. But from the last 1.5 months, it is trending in sideways. Overall trend is positive. Momentum are very strong. Fundamentals are looking quite attractive. Okay. Next.
Next one is Hero Motor. Hero Motor.
Hero Motor and Bajaj Auto actually, two-wheeler actually. Two-wheeler stocks are not doing good actually, or I can say consistently underperforming. This auto index has given breakout, trending in uncharted trajectory, but this both two-wheeler stock did nothing actually. So I can say it is a laggard in current market scenario. And if I talk about long-term perspective, so 2,850 rupees is a level. Unless and until it will not cross and hold 2850 or 2900, you can say, then it will remain traded in laggard only. So as such, today, even though there is a good move happened in this really short-term perspective, so maybe short-term point of view, it may gain, it may give some gain around 2800 to 2830 kind of level. But long-term perspective, what I would like to say, once it will cross this and hold level of 2850 to 2900, then only I would like to say that clear-cut bullish trend may resume in this particular index, in this particular stock. Otherwise, it will remain traded in sideways. But as from short term, maybe some 3-4% gain may happen in this particular stock. I'm not denying for that.
We'll take ITC.
Sorry?
ITC.
ITC, hero of 2022, actually, you can say. So, after almost 17 to 20 or 4-5 year of consolidation, then I started moving decisively from this year actually, January onward, and now it is ready to move into uncharted trajectory. And I'm expecting this ITC is just low stock, defensive stock and slow stock, so it has its own kind of move actually. It may gain further from here, or it may gain 40-50% from here, but obviously not over a quarter, not in a quarter or two. It is a good quality stock one can keep in their portfolio. Maybe it may retest or not retest, sorry, maybe it may touch 500 kind of levels in coming few quarters, so maybe next at least 4 to 6 quarters. Overall trend is positive, gaining consistently month on month basis from the last March onward actually. If you see the monthly chart of this particular stock, so there is no negative return. It has not given any single month negative return from March 2022 onwards. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September and October. So almost from the last 8 months, it has consistently outperforming. So after such kind of performance, maybe it may enter. I'm not saying it will enter, but it may enter into some sort of consolidation, 5%, 6% here and there, upside downside. I'm not denying for that, but yes, from long-term perspective, it is a really attractive stock. Maybe it may gain 40-50% from here also, but it will take time, maybe 1 year, 2 years, or maybe more than that also. Short term, overall trend is positive. Short to mid term.
Next one is AB Capital, Polycab.
AB Capital already discussed. Yes.
Okay, Polycab.
Polycab, actually, last month it has given breakout, and that breakout is still valid. So maybe it will resume uptrend, but only problem is that momentum is not looking that much attractive actually. So there is a level that I would like to share with you. Level of 26. Currently it is 2700. 2650. 2650, 2660. So suppose it will breach that level and start trending below that, then I can say that this sideways trend may remain in continuation. Otherwise, that we can consider this breakout valid. But in my opinion, if I share my opinion, so maybe it will breach actually, because momentum, it has given breakout on price, but it has not given breakout on momentum. And that is why I would like to say that it will continue this sideways kind of move. And after some consolidation only, then it will start reacting positively. But overall trend, long-term trend is positive in this particular stock, but looking sideways from short-term perspective. Next
one is
Patanjali. What is the blue dot round and how to interpret it? See, blue dot is marked on. Can you share any particular stock? This you see this blue dot actually. So blue dot is nothing but it is just a symbol that we have plotting on this chart, RS chart. This particular line is RS line. RS means relative strength line. Actually, relative strength is nothing but it's a comparative analysis of any particular stock to benchmark index. Here in MarketSmith, we consider benchmark index Nifty 50, and then we try to compare any particular stock that whether it is outperforming or underperforming relatively. So if I say in layman language, like in any particular month, Nifty has gained, or whatever your comparative index has gained 2%. In here in MarketSmith, we consider Nifty 50 actually. So suppose stock has gained 2%. Okay, sorry, index has gained 2%, but stock has gained 5%. So there is one criteria that market stock has outperformed. Another is that what does the blue dot appear here? When does the blue dot appear here? So here is also it is mentioned when a stock relatively strength line hit 52-week high, means that relative strength line itself hit at 52-week high first, and when it builds a base pattern that signals a potential price jump. Okay, there is some base formation and then giving breakout, or and means both conditions should be satisfied, or when stock is breaking out of the base. So all these, apart from that, one more thing is also there, that stock is out relative. What is relative strength? Outperformance means it is outperforming to market or comparative index actually. So suppose if here Nifty 50 is a parameter to analyze this relative strength. So Nifty has gained 4% in any particular time period, or any particular month, or any particular quarter, or any particular year, and but stock really did well either upside or downside, then maybe blue tick would be there actually. There are certain more criteria actually, but that let's not go in that complications. But it somehow it shows outperformance of stock compared to market. Okay, and market may be anything, Nifty 50, Nifty 100, 200, 500. It depends upon you actually, that what you want to take. 500 may be fine, 200 may be fine, 100 may be fine, 50 may be fine. Okay. Now let's take Patanjali, Baba Ramdev. So see, it is in two group. First thing, it is in T group as per NSE surveillance. And whenever I check this particular stock chart, majority of the time it remain in T group only. And that is why I really don't like actually. And meanwhile, it is also in two group. And in today's trading session only, there was a breakdown happened, and that breakdown range was around 1340, 50. So maybe it will show some correction. Technicals are also not supporting. Maybe so maybe it will give some correction further here actually, or maybe fall at least up to 1200, 1180, 1200 kind of level. So correction may happen in this particular stock. Another is it is already in T. Yatisa, can you take few query? Then I will have some. I need to have some water actually. Are you taking Yatisa?
Sorry, I will take Cummins.
Okay.
So Cummins, once again, auto stocks, it is making a very good base, and but it after the making it base, it's fizzling out the once it holds about this 10%. So once again, it's touching, it's gaining, but very slowly. So this time also it is on the daily chart. You can see there is a very good breakout from flat base pattern. Also, if we consider the trend line over here, it has given a very good breakout much before the pivot level. So after that, it is making a sideways range. This is better because when the market is falling, but the stock is not falling that much. And also, if you see those who one anyone has the RS blue dot, so this is kind of outperformance in the market. So this stock is currently outperforming the market. Even the index is falling, the stock is not falling that much. It's consolidating. So this is a good condition of the good condition stock. So unless it's trading above this breakout level, there is no problem. So one can, those who are bought over here can hold this stock with the 21 DMA as immediate stop loss or kind support. And the major support is placed around this level, this consolidation level, that is 100 DMA, which is almost around 13% below. So it's not better to wait till there. One can keep 50 DMA as a major stop loss in that in Cummins India. So overall trend is positive. No problem in this stock. Next one is Blue Dart. So Blue Dot, after I think it has outperformed in the last year, 2021, 2020, it's almost outperformed it. And after that, it has failed to, it has made a breakdown over here that is around 8,400 level. So suppose that there is only one side downside. It's a sharp fall from the higher. So first sign of weakness, which is breaking below this level, that is on near October 20th. So that is around 8,200 levels. There is a first sign of weakness here. Those who are bought much below price can exit from there. But after that, still, if someone who is holding, better to sell quickly, because you can see from last 2 days, 200 EMA acting as a resistance. So despite, even if it is bounces back, it might bounce back till it's 100 EMA. So that is around 10%. But crossing above this level, it's much difficult for Blue Dart as of now. So better to exit and place your money with cash and look for better opportunities. Next one is Metropolis. So even this is much trading below its 200 DMA. So larger trend is negative, you can see, and it's trying to pick up from the lower level. And on the weekly chart also, it's found a base around 1300 level and bouncing back towards 200 DMA. It's kind of a small pullback rally. Once again, it's facing resistance and coming back towards sideways range. So better to those who are bought much below, prior, better to sell this stock as of now. There is kind of it is likely to continue towards sideways range in the 30s, this range, that is 1300 to 1700 kind of level. So even the prior fall, which has happened somewhere around this range, and it has made a resistance over here. So that is also a clear-cut indication that it is very difficult to cross this 1800 level in the coming session. Okay, and next one is AB capital is done. BSC and CDSL. Okay, BSC also it's trading in sideways range, similar to what Tata Power kind of trade. There is no trend. It's trading in a sideways trend. Better to remove from the watch list and once it crosses above its 200 DMA, then only one can keep it under the watch list. So it's better to avoid this kind of stocks as of now. Even CDSL.
CDSL is also trending in sideways only.
Sideways range is
Need not to discuss actually.
similar, yes.
It is in sideways. Let's take MHRIL, Mahindra Lifespace. Mahindra Holidays, sorry. So Mahindra Holidays, now it is showing some sideways kind of actions, and bearish formation, some sort of bearish formation. I'm not saying side. So maybe it will enter into sideways actually. There is a support range, support area in downside. 260, 255 is a support range in downside, which is 10 rupee away from current level. Maybe if it will breach that particular range, so it may fall further up to 230 kind of level. Otherwise, suppose it will take support in that particular range, so it may start bounce back further. But to turn bullish actually from here, we need to cross 290 level. So maybe I'm expecting sideways kind of move in this particular stock, short to mid-term perspective in MHRL, that is Mahindra Holidays. UTI AMC. Sideways. Structure is not looking that much attractive on high time frame chart, so avoid time being.
Let's we have not taken Tata Motors, right?
Okay, let's take Tata Motors then. Tata.
I think after earnings, stock has
so
gap down today.
There is a gap down happened in this particular stock, and if you see this overall performance of this particular stock, so this particular, even though it has a global presence, it is a it has presence in passenger vehicle, commercial vehicle, heavy vehicle, everywhere in four-wheel segment, I mean to say. But apart from two-wheeler, this is only stock in from auto sports which has underperformed. So underperformance is there. Now it is showing some negativity also after this gap down opening in today's trading session. So maybe strong support is placed around 390 kind of levels. So maybe it will remain traded. Still, it may give some underperformance. I would suggest to avoid time being, or maybe falling below 400 level may open fresh some more negativity in this particular stock. So not looking attractive. I would suggest to avoid actually.
Next one is Mahindra M&M.
Sorry?
M&M.
M&M. Outperforming stock, but maybe now it will enter into sideways. So if someone is holding in their portfolio, at least I would suggest to book for 50% profit in this particular stock. I'm not saying trend will change. Trend may be intact, but yes, from short to mid-term perspective, it may enter into sideways. And there is a range, downside support. It has strong support around 1220 kind of levels, almost 50-60 rupees away from here. Once it will breach that level, meanwhile, there is no sign that it will breach that particular level. And that is why I am saying sideways kind of range, that 1220 kind of levels in downside. But suppose it will breach, then more negativity will be there in coming few weeks and months. So maybe time being, it will stop trending. So if someone is holding, I would suggest to book at least partial profit in this particular stock.
Let us take a couple of queries, last couple of queries. One is Fine Organics.
Fine Organic. So Fine Organic, last month actually there was a big bearish candle formation on monthly chart, and after that let me check volume actually. So in last month, fine organic volume, yes, volume was not that much great actually, but yes, there was a bearish candle formation, no doubt, on this monthly chart. That is a fine organic, and one more thing is support. If I talk about, so there is a support area in downside. You can say 5600 is a support area in this particular stock. Suppose it will breach 5600. It tried to breach actually 50. No, it has it fall up to 56 30 40, and afterwards bounce some. There was some bounce back happened. So that is why I'm saying 5600 is a critical level to watch. Suppose it will breach 5600, then maybe next target would be 5200 to 5000 kind of level. So not looking attractive to take position, fresh position in this particular stock. If someone is really a risk lover, then one can take position with stop loss of 5600. Okay, otherwise I would not suggest.
Next one.
Another Yatisha?
Next one, TVS Motor.
TVS Motor. So this is the really, even though it is a two-wheeler stock, but it's really did well. But if I technically, actually, there was a top formation happened in 2017, and afterward it fell around in 2017 around 800, and afterward it fell to 230 kind of levels in 2020. And if I take retracement extension of that downfall from that 800 almost to 230, so 161.8% means 162% retracement is placed around this 1130 1150 range, and the stock has attempted that level and now showing some consolidation. So that is why I would like to say that maybe it may enter into sideways actually. Maybe at least for the next 1 month or 2 months actually, it may remain traded in sideways only. Okay.
So shall we wind up the session?
I think let's take one last query. Avanti Fits, let's take, then wind up. Avanti Fits and then IEX.
Okay.
Have you taken IEX?
No.
So Avanti Fits sideways, I would suggest to avoid time being, and then IEX. That is also in sideways, trend is negative. Trending will all keep moving averages, so try to avoid time being actually. Okay, not looking that much attractive. So we tried to cover maximum queries. Someone is asking about email. So email you can find from anywhere. Actually, we write various reports. So in that report also we have mentioned. Or you can write your queries on any particular email ID related to our TraderSmith. Actually, it will automatically goes to us only, then we will try to reply. So no worries about query. You can directly write us on that. Our email ID is our team, whole team email ID is mentioned in our various reports. Okay. This is asking your 50 stock list actually. I have just given an example. It is that maybe that list would be just more than 50 stocks. It does not mean that 50 stocks actually, but yes, there are a lot of stocks at various times. Suppose today I will give you list of 50 stocks and tomorrow there is a change, so we will remove from that. So need not to know that particular stock or list actually. We always try to give our on every day, even we always every day basis, on every week basis, we try to give our stock list via various mode. Like first we write this commentary actually, evening commentary after post market commentary. In that also we write few stocks, 2 3 4 stocks, that is stocks in our watch list. Then we every day we do this as charts of the day. So charts of the day, if you start following charts of the day, is a really it has really good content, from where you will find every day one to three stocks every day, which is really doing good in markets. So I would suggest start focusing on these things. You will start finding a lot of stocks from our side, which is in our radar actually, which is in our list actually. Okay, thank you. Thanks for joining this session. Thanks all of you.
Thank you.